What's up, everybody? This is the Grand Line Gazette. It is Saturday, which means we have the new manga chapter. If this is your first time, my name's Corey. This is CJ. We talk about One Piece every damn day, and we're here to talk about the newest Elbaf chapter, 1127.
Word.
Um, first of all, I guess we are missing the guy, Kev. We are also freshly in this new arc, which means it's a lot more. Uh, what does this mean?
Yeah.
Still,
Yeah.
but yeah, let's talk about it. So we're gonna go right past Yamato because Yamato is still on her
Not doing
pilgrimage.
anything. Yeah, she's on the pilgrimage, but she's not really doing anything. But she's eating in
Wait,
every
what?
cover story. So that's what's up. Yeah, I
Um,
was saying that Yamato hasn't been doing much or anything like that, but she's been eating in each cover story pretty much. So that's cool,
yeah, I wonder
I
what that's
guess.
all about. Um,
Yeah.
but yeah, then we go to
Caesar the
Elbaf.
Clown?
Yeah, let's find some kids, you know?
Sounds like Caesar.
Um,
Big Mom still plotting. But go ahead.
yeah, but then we get to the Giants. We actually see our first, like, giant civilians.
Yeah.
So we see them and everything, straight up everything in the town's Legos. So
Yeah.
that's the first part. The second thing is something's on fire.
Yeah.
I guess it's something specific that they're trying to get um, from hitting Yggdrasil.
Yeah. It's Luffy, Sanji, and Zoro eating.
That's probably
I'm not.
what it is.
Yeah, if I'm not misreading how this chapter ends and all that stuff, Luffy ate the other thing, set it on fire. He said it was good because he doesn't just eat mammals or animals like that raw. So, and you got a chef
So it's
there.
probably a flashback, and then we're seeing how we got here, because they also see these like dead bugs, these dead bees, stinger bulls, giant insects. So Usopp will need that giant hammer. Check out our video from yesterday where we talk about the Usopp
Yeah,
blade. Um, but they're saying like these bugs are just falling out the sky. They're all twitching on the ground, like crying and everything like that. One's got a like welt. So they're
yeah.
trying to figure out
So, yeah, there's the monster trio, and they just leaving their footprints.
And yeah, the civilians are talking about like all these tremors they're hearing, and uh, they were like, well, maybe these tremors were caused by like the mighty ear of God. And they were like,
Yeah,
what? What kind of like what could hurt a huge ass rabbit? So it's like, what? What is the ear of God? A huge rabbit? Like you guys have other animals or something, or other
they have
body
other
parts,
gods.
like the hand of
They have
God?
other gods.
Yeah.
I thought it was just the four that was expressed in Skypiea, but apparently there's ear gods.
Yeah,
And you'd
we got
think it'd be
ear
an L,
gods
but
now.
no, it's not an L. It's a rabbit.
Um, but then we get a zoom out of Big Stein Castle. That's where Nami is. It looks like she's in like one of the pillars on the top right, like one of the
Yeah.
extensions. Um, but yeah, she's basically getting hunted by those giant bees. Or maybe she's not. Maybe she's just running into bees. Is she just
Yeah.
scared if she doesn't like them?
Right. So then she's like desperate and begging for help. So Zeus comes out, but she over here talking about she'd even take Usopp's help, which is hilarious because she does get it.
Yeah, like the way she's sitting there, she's all like crying and shaking and everything like that. So,
Yeah.
and
So I feel like it's appropriate to end the last chapter with her because it really sets up the whole damsel in distress thing in this chapter.
yeah, um, but yeah, she does. Luffy, Zoro, Sanji, I'll even take Usopp. and then, and then she hears Usopp's voice, and he's getting attacked too. Oh wait, no, she doesn't. Okay, so first she runs into like a hedgehog.
Yeah. Yeah, but she thought she heard Usopp from that direction and saw something and thought that was Usopp, but Usopp's behind her outside. But yeah.
Yeah, at first, and then like she runs into that little hedgehog, and it's giant, and she kind of startles it, and so it gets mad and chases her. she looks over the edge and finally sees Usopp, and he's getting like chewed by this cat with a crown on, and Usopp's calling for her to save her. Um, Two things. You guys will see our Nami video on Monday, so that's our movie war of the week. Monday, the last one before we do Luffy. Where she right now she says Zeus extends, so I'm getting mad power pole vibes from Zeus.
Yeah, yeah,
That and playing
because
Sun Wukong.
yeah, because it's just taking the invention of Usopp, the climate attack or whatever, and it's basically a homie now. Because when Zeus possesses it, it defies all this stuff it used to do. So it's a homie.
Yeah, it straight up ain't even a real object. Well, it never was, but
But yeah,
not even
now
the
it's a
people in the
personified
verse can
non-real
explain it
object.
now.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah,
but yeah, Usopp's getting borked, and so we actually see a lot of Nami's potential because as she's backing up, she has Zeus attack the hedgehog, which
yeah,
pretty much just blows up the whole balcony.
yeah,
And then she falls, drops her tempo, and it lands on the cat, which shocks the cat, but it doesn't hurt the cat enough to like take him out. It kind of just like has him drop Usopp out of reaction,
yeah.
and then he's just pissed. And then it's just Usopp and Nami
This
like
is
crying.
this is your run-of-the-mill evergreen Usopp arc. Like you are the comic relief in all of this. Like
Kev
this
would
next scene
hate this chapter, but I mean it goes
is
perfectly with
perfect.
last week with Yasop because
Yeah,
it's like Yasop is supposed to be like Usopp's potential.
yeah.
Usopp
And there's
doesn't
still
clutch
quite a
up.
way to go.
Yeah, Usopp doesn't clutch up until people are in danger. But what Yasop showed last chapter is that you have to do this stuff before danger's even
Yeah,
apparent. Like it's not
right.
about
You
like protecting you from danger; it's about preventing danger.
right. It's like there's a smoldering flame that's about to go out, but if you add more kindling to it, it can turn into something serious. And Yasop's more of like just snuff this little bit out. We don't
Yeah.
need it coming back and biting us in the butt or whatever later. Like just dead it.
Um,
But
but yeah, actually,
yeah,
this is actually a
yeah,
very funny
yeah.
part that happens.
Same, same,
Is
same.
they're talking about drinking on the ship. They're like, oh yeah, the last thing I remember is drinking absinthe on the ship. So they said that made you hallucinate, and Usopp's like, wait a minute, so all this is a hallucination.
And he sat there so smug about it. Like, watch me, I
like they
got
run
this.
into a dead end. Usopp stops, looks back at the cat. It was like, yeah, you know what? This guy's probably a hallucination anyway. I don't know why we're scared. Bro, the cat smacks the shit out of
That giant paw swipe, yo.
him. Yo, the look on his face when he got hit with that swipe and the look on
Yo.
Nami's face is comedy. She
And not
think he
only
dead.
that,
She
like,
really believe he dead. She's like, no.
'cause he went flying down, bro.
Like he got
He
hit
fell
on
slower than
some.
him,
He got hit on some like
like
Annie's
volleyball spike.
lobby. Lucci getting hit by third gear through the castle. Kind of shit. Because the castle's breaking down around him. The cat's still mad.
Yeah,
Usopp's flying out. And even Nami falls, but we don't really
yeah.
see Nami hit the ground or anything. We just eventually see her like next to Usopp's body, and the cat
His corpse,
transforms into like a aged
giant
lion.
lion. Yeah, yeah. That's I wonder if that's like something that has to do with the crown or why it wears the crown.
Yeah, it does have three not. Probably has more notches.
Yeah,
I was like, it probably has like three different phases. But yeah, like this guy's got. He's obviously older, tongue sticking
yeah,
out, drool and everything like that. But just it has a different personality. Um,
yeah,
but then when you look at Nami and like Usopp on the ground, they're surrounded by skeletons. So it's like, yeah,
Yeah,
this thing's probably gonna try to eat them, and it does.
yeah. It,
And Nami like holds up Usopp. he's, he's like, but he's
there's that help
still
she wanted.
alive. He's
Yeah,
like, yo, I'm not his shield. And then that's when the monster trio comes. And I think that this is why I think this is like a secret Usopp chapter because it's like we're seeing what Usopp is before the arc,
yeah,
and we're supposed to be seeing not only these three, but his dad are supposed to be like what he is after the arc because
yeah. Because it's like we get these monster trio and everything. We don't have Jinbei, so we're going back to basics. We're going back into like right before we hit the Grand Line. It's us. So three of us took down this guy, no problem. One of you was a coward screaming damsel in distress, and the other one is also a coward. So it's like Usopp, you can't be
but
on
the
the team
one
with
that's
Nami. You
screaming
gotta
damsel in distress at least got a hit off.
right, right. Once we get to you, Usopp, you're already half digested. Like you're you already
Like she
and then you
probably could have
get
ran
smacked out
still.
the
Yeah, but yeah, this is where we see a lot of their Elbaf outfits, which I mean they look cool. All
yeah,
the even Usopp's Elbaf outfit looks pretty dope. Like the striped overalls with like the
yeah,
beard and everything like
yeah,
that. They look cool. But yeah, we see Yggdrasil finally what it looks like. Huge tree.
yeah,
We see everybody in their cool ass armor, and then yeah, they take down the monster. Luffy talks about cooking it, seeing some bigger monsters around.
yeah,
Zoro, full second captain mode. I mean, he has been on his shit lately. He's like, we should
yeah.
probably prioritize about finding our ship and our way around. Like, I'm sorry, sir.
You're right. I, yo,
Who's saying this? We gotta prioritize finding our ship and figure out where we are and
well, the
establish
ship
our
is
crew's safety. That's the second one.
Zoro has a weird thing with the Sunny, where it's like he's the one who'd rather be the guard dog. So it's like I don't have my doghouse right now. I need to know where that's at.
Yeah,
Where's that at?
because
And if we don't
he
have
did
that, we're
not
dead
stay.
and
He
stuck in
never
water.
really stayed with the Mary.
No.
That thing got wrecked.
Yeah. Like if he would have stayed with the Marion Skypea, I don't think he there would have been that whole issue if Chopper would have went with Robin and him.
Yeah.
Like, nah. If the roles are reversed, but yeah. He has that with the Sunny for some reason.
And then like yeah, they're all just doing their thing, and like Sanji's like, yeah. And then if you're thinking about cooking them, let's get some of these bees while we're at it. And now he's just like, I hate all of
Sanji
y'all. I hate.
never Sanji never passes an opportunity to get ingredients. Like Aqua Laguna when he went out there to get the salt.
Yeah.
Now he's talking about honey and bees.
Yeah, he's like, I'm
Like
trying to get this giant bee honey. Oh,
he don't be passing that shit up.
that's funny. But yeah, I mean, I'm gonna talk. These outfits are cool. I can't wait to see
Yeah.
them animated, and I can't wait to see the new animation style for Elbaf. Like, I wonder
Yeah.
what direction they're gonna go with that. Like the, I don't even know what to call like the direction they're using for the animation right now. I just know it's like a chief animator that I've seen
Yeah.
before in a lot of these newer fights. Um, so I just wonder what direction they'll go. But yeah, I mean, we got Elbaf, we got Lego places on this part of the island. We got the world tree. We got new costumes. We got giant monsters. We got giants. I mean, we here.
Yeah. What do you or how do you feel about Idrisil with the first impressions and stuff?
Nah,
Because it seems like there's a huge reference, as there should be, because it's Idrisil that the Giants have for it, and if that goes down, they all drop.
yeah, I think that's
I'm
gonna
kind of,
be one of the biggest plot points of the arc.
I'm
Is just
kind
like
of,
protecting Yggdrasil, or Yggdrasil's protecting something.
yeah. I'm trying to figure out if it's gonna be a thing where it plays off a Totoland or Tatoland or whatever, and Wano, where there's just one place, but there's separate districts with different climates or something going on.
Yeah. Um, it does, but it's got that thing where it's like it looks large, but it doesn't. But we don't know how far it is. Like it just
Right,
could look like it's close, but it could be really fucking far and really big.
right, right.
Um, but yeah, uh,
Because again, this is a place for like giants, so it looks to scale with the buildings, but to our straw hats.
Yeah, like how big are they? Because we see how big Nami is. Like if you scroll up a little bit, you see how like Nami and Usopp are looking
Hmm.
over the edge.
Yep.
Like they're high up and
Yeah.
they're very small on this
Yep.
giant. Like they're not even the size of one of these notches on the windows. Like
No.
this is a
No. And
very
it's like
large
two
area.
of them trying to get over there to like just get to one. And it's like, no, yeah, they're incredibly small. I do like the fact that Nami tripped over the Lego piece.
Yeah, I do like
Like,
that
that was a
too.
nice touch.
I want to see if Zeus helped Nami when she fell. If it was like a Nimbus cloud,
That would be amazing.
that'd be cool. But what do you guys think? These are our first impressions on chapter 1127. We have made it to Wano. How y'all feel about Usopp?
Elbaf.
I'm sorry, we have made it to Elbaf. How y'all feel about Usopp and his potential? My dog just got in here. How y'all feel about Nami and her interactions with these creatures, the monster trio and their new fits? How you feeling about the Legos and everything we've seen so far? Let us know. That is CJ. My name's Corey. This is the Grand Line Gazette, and we will see you tomorrow.
Peace.